Not quite sure, but we're going to see what it gives us. Welcome back to another NFL Sunday Juice Prep, y'all. The goal is consistency. It's the last game. You see all of this celery. So my mom is juicing all week. And she wanted to create the recipe for the week. So we got a few different ingredients, y'all. But it's Healthy Habits and Lifestyle Coach Joe Bonnie. And I help those with endometriosis and polycystic ovary syndrome reduce chronic pain, eliminate that distress, and minimize irregular or heavy periods. Thanks for coming to vibe with me, y'all. So, I don't know what games you've seen thus far. I haven't finished a full game. But right now, I am definitely watching the Ravens and the Bills. I love the pregame interview with Hamlin. That was absolutely beautiful. I'm happy to see him out there. I'm happy to see him doing the doggone thing. I love that he was honest about like his triggers coming back after such a traumatic experience with his health. I'm happy that he's back out there, though. I thought that was a beautiful segment. Very much so. Y'all, how was your week last week? Let me know in the comments. How was your week? How was your week? Did you juice? Did you smoothie? How did you get in those veggies? How did you get in your fruits and veggies? Mm-hmm. Okay. Sometimes it comes on the like sometimes it comes through. You can turn on. Let's see what happens. Yeah. I'm off. Let's see, it's in there too. So this first juice, y'all, my mom wanted to do celery and apples and spinach. Did it have any ginger, Mom? Had to do a little reverse to get it back in here. You want to try to thaw it out real quick? You think it will thaw out? I've never had frozen ginger. See all of that goodness from the celery. Y'all, I feel like I want to make it a juice kind of week. I really miss the apple juice. I really miss the apples. I enjoyed the watermelon. If you join Tuesday's Monofast Q&A mukbang, I really enjoyed the watermelon juice. That's my favorite way of consuming the watermelon was the juice itself. I also tried the Moon and the Stars watermelon. We actually have one left. I'm not quite sure if it's still good. I'm all watermelon out now. So I did hear that I could have done a lot more with the watermelon, like put it in the dehydrator. I could have kind of candied it or something, or seasoned it a different way. Is what I was told. It doesn't sound good, guys. Oh. Yeah. Good job, Mom. Thank you. I could have did so much more with the watermelon, but I did not research different watermelon recipes. Well, I did, but it just only said frozen, juice, eat it, salad. And so I just kept it simple. Just kept it simple. Sarah? got a score of 7-3. Who y'all got? Ravens or the Bills? I'm going Ravens. I'm a huge Ravens fan. I'm a fan of his football. Don't know him personally. Maybe he went to school up there. Maybe he went to school up there. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he played for the youth. Yeah, this first one we're doing is celery, apple, potential ginger. Ginger being in the, we put through the hot water. So y'all, in January, towards the end of January, we make 2 full years of juicing. Juice with the Fords, 2 years with our Nama J2. Making fruits and vegetable juices at home. This has definitely been a great investment. I think I'm going to do a little bit more meal prep type items with the juicer and with the Vitamix, because those are 2 big kitchen equipment that we've been able to do. Not ornaments, kitchen ornaments. Kitchen utensils that we have. The next investment will be a dehydrator. I'm really enjoying the high raw journey. And so I'm really looking forward to seeing how that goes and making raw soups in the Vitamix. So we're going to see what this fall looks like, y'all. The first one without my crock pot. And I absolutely love making quick crock pot meals. Making crock pot meals. So we're going to see how this first high raw fall goes. What options I'm able to come up with and create. Y'all know I love to eat, but don't like to stay in the kitchen. So it's going to have to be something quick, but also delicious. I actually got a couple of I got this raw plant-based bundle. So a lot of different recipes. Last year I got the plant-based bundle. This year I got the actual raw bundle. So last year was a first year of being plant-based. And then in March I started the high raw journey. So I saw one course that was like 50% off. That can help you prepare a lot of different raw vibes. I absolutely love raw burgers. Absolutely love raw burgers. So it'll be dope to figure out how to create those. I definitely need to get better at creating sauces. Oh my goodness, sauces. I want to learn how to do that. I need to figure out what the substitute is for nutritional yeast, because we are not fans of nutritional yeast. So if you know of a substitute for nutritional yeast, or if it would still taste good and we just omit that from the recipe, let us know, because it ain't it for us. We weren't feeling it. It's been a minute. I'm not a huge celery fan in the juicer. I'm a cucumber person. I like chop, 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 throw it in there, and the celery gets a lot. It's a little bit more stringy. It's a little harder, so it takes a little bit more to get in to the juicer and make it do what it do. And clearly, you see me letting it pop, so I'm over filling it. past the line that it needs to go over, just because I know that we're getting in 2 juices and not just one. And then I'm coming off the apples and watermelon, and that was just one fruit going into the juice to make it do what it do. But y'all, we are. You see how much it's yielding?
Not much.
Yeah.
Well, I got 3.
Ooh, okay.
Leave it.
What happened? What is it? To that season?
No.
You can roll. Spencer, you trying to get the apple baby? That's see Spencer's little head right here. Somebody want to tell the people about your journey? What you on? While we're getting 2 juice vibes going on up in here.
Yes, I'm on a journey from my birthday. God has been guiding me along the way, making progress.
Tell them about the progress.
Been going really good. The challenge right now she has me doing is 8 to 10,000, a minimum of 8,000 steps a day, and the goal is truly 10,000. So I've been hitting between 8 and 10,000 going in the mornings. That's been going pretty good. And last week was watermelon. The week before was watermelon.
You had a combo of watermelon last week. You didn't do all the watermelon last week, right?
What else did I do?
You were over the watermelon, but they had watermelon that week.
So I did mainly watermelon. I'm trying to think, I don't even think I did a salad.
I know one time you did a Subway salad in a spring roll, right?
That was on the weekend. That was my treat salad. You know, like we call it a treat.
You did. I tell you, every day you're treating yourself. Every day you're treating yourself. So, let's talk about these 8 to 10,000 steps. Was that what you were doing before on your own?
Mainly measuring miles, minimum of 2, a goal of 4.
And how often were you getting before you were challenged to getting in the 8 to?
Not at all. When I had to reflect and focus on it, it makes difference.
So we're done with the celery. Now we're adding in the apples. You want the apples, or you doing the spinach next? At the same time?
Okay.
So let's talk about this habit stacking. You weren't typically doing 8,000 steps a day, or even 10,000. So how have you been able to reach that goal? Because I feel like you've been doing a really good job. You've almost met it every day. You haven't been perfect, and it hasn't stopped you from still getting out there and doing it. How were you able to make the time or create the time or the opportunities to be able to get in all of those steps? Because you don't have to get them all in at one time, correct?
Don't have to, but I like to try to get them all in.
Okay. So how have you been able to do it?
Yeah, I like getting up in the mornings. I'm a morning person. I'm not an evening exercise person, but when I didn't get out in the morning, I was out there in the evening getting it in because I know I had that goal to meet. So that helped.
What do you think has been helping you move the scale in the direction that you wanted to go in for your birthday goal? Your birthday week?
Just having somebody to give me guidance, not just let me do what I think I need to do and what I want to do. Because I ain't using it. So I know what kind of works for me. Mm-hmm. But having somebody see it from, having you see it, not somebody, but you see it from a different perspective. And from what you've learned, getting your certification, your juicing certification, getting your coaching certifications done, you're learning things, so you're able to guide me with new information. Spencer helps to get the miles in, because he likes to walk. He enjoys it. So that helps to get the miles in too.
And that's a big thing. Y'all, sometimes it's really good and it helps you reach your goals when you're moving, um, and you're moving for wellness, well-being, healthy weight management, weight loss. It's really good when you have someone or something to do it with you and you're not doing it by yourself. It makes it a lot easier to get the task done. So shout out to people with emotional support animals. Spencer is absolutely amazing. When I feel like I don't want to get up and go do it, I'll be like, you know what? It ain't all about just me. I need the miles. He needs the miles. I need the heart health. He needs the heart health. We're taking care of each other, going out there and getting those steps in. So making sure that we're both being able to benefit from the opportunity of getting out there and spending that time together is very important to me. And so shout out to everybody with emotional support animals that are that's also being able to have those walks, that special quality time to get outside, get moving, get the endorphins flowing. Mm-hmm. To help with hormones as well.
See, this one is going in with some spinach, and we tried kale, and honey, it was not for us at all. So spinach was a good thing, a good green for us to juice.
So my mom's a huge fan of green juice. You doing two of these? A huge fan of green juice. So this is our green. The apples, the celery, the spinach. And then we got carrots and oranges and ginger for the next.
Oops, I'm sorry.
Yeah. We, you can use it if you want to. Mm-hmm. Should be. So we also do a little bit more prepping to put the ease off of our juices than you probably typically have to do. But we just like to make sure we're preserving the juices so we can have it as long as possible because it was a good investment for us. And it's lasting us. I know they've already come out with an additional model, but by January, we would have had this juicer for 2 full years. So by the end of January, we would have had it for 2 years. My brother's also been gardening, so it helps with the being able to repurpose the items that don't get used. So like the, I don't even want to call it a waste. So we've been able to use that, which has been very helpful. So we tried to, yeah, it's compost. We tried to repurpose it before, and it just either didn't get used or it was kind of like a fail. I know I've boiled like these ungent orange peels before to give the house a good aroma and scent. We've seen people make teas out of the peels. But because my brother has been gardening, we've definitely been able to provide my brother with items to go along in the compost to help with the gardening of different things that he's been planting. So I am cutting up the oranges for the next juice. Spinach is the last thing. Spinach and ginger is the last thing. And this green juice, the score is now 14-3. Did it go out? So I think originally we were going to do pineapples. So how many more pounds do you want to lose, Mom, to get to your birthday goal? How much more do you have to go? Oh, look how nice and green that. Got missed my get. Y'all look at this. Look how green this pulp is coming out. Spinach. As you can see, this is how much we have going so far of the green juice. We will see how much it makes. We have 24 glass jars. Let's see how much it makes, or it yields, I should say. So y'all, let us know what you would like to see us prep. Let us know what your favorite juice is. I'm definitely loving Sunday football and juice prep. Because I only focused on the juice last week and it wasn't finishing off a mono fast, I had some salad throughout the week, some salad and some nuts and seeds, but they were not prepped. So I might just call it a juicing kind of week. We'll see how much juice we get and if we need to do a little bit more. Know what you're interested in. You get your smoothie juice in. That's what it's all about. That's what helped us start getting more of our fruits and vegetables in. Is juices and smoothies. So, one way to easily get in fruits and vegetables, juice. Get a smoothie so you can get those nutrients. Smoothies, you can add so much protein to it from flax seeds, chia seeds, hemp seeds. Adding those into your protein, your smoothies. You can do just the fruit, the vegetables itself, adding in those seeds with coconut water, any plant-based milk. Have a nice, nutritious fruit and veggie smoothie. But so many people think, I need protein, but there's so many different nutrients like carbs, healthy fats, vitamins, minerals that are very much so.
I wanted more protein shakes.
I wasn't.
I like protein shakes.
I wasn't talking about you. So many people always say when people are eating more fruits and vegetables, they always say, well, where do you get your protein? A lot of people say that. I know you do acid, but I'm saying like in the event that you're watching and you're seeing this, and you say, well, how you gonna get your protein in? We've had Marisha on the podcast, the Power Plates and Power Lives podcast, who did 60 days of juicing. We've had the Juice Doc, who has done more than 60 days of juicing. He's just been on his fruits and vegetables and really doing a good cleanse to get heavy metals out of his body and really detoxing his colon and his liver and his systems. That was a beautiful episode as well, very insightful. So there's been plenty of people who have really been intentional with their journey. And we're so accustomed to feeling like we need this standard American diet approach to food. When you get so much out of fruits and vegetables already that are necessary for life. But you always want to make sure that you check with your doctor or a naturopathic integrative specialist to make sure you're doing what's best for your body and what you need. When switching things up or fasting or, considering a cleanse. So you're aligning your goals with what your body needs. I do want to make sure I tell you that. We're just showing you what we're doing. We're not telling you what you need to do for you. It's really good to get your fruits and vegetables in, but most of your fruits in the AM time. So I got 8 oranges. I wonder if that's enough. Let's go 9. Such a good number. Shout out to my determined 9 Dorothy. Y'all, we are ending PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome awareness month. We're ending leukemia awareness month, sickle cell anemia awareness month,
Life insurance awareness month. If you don't have life insurance, definitely let us know.
sure you put that in the comments
So you
so she can reach out to you. Comment if you're watching on Facebook, put a comment there. My mom will see it so she can reach out to you and give you further information. You're on YouTube. Make sure if you're watching on Facebook, you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Information is all in the description of the video.
and hit that notification bell.
So you never miss a live or a video or podcast episode. So make sure you drop something in the comments if you are interested in life insurance. So she can get action. What else could you help them with?
CPR. Taught 3 CPR classes this month.
Why is CPR important?
Because the faster you intervene when there's a cardiac arrest going on or emergency situation, the better chances of good outcomes of that situation.
So should a person get CPR trained, or should it just be a group of people expected to get CPR trained?
As many people as you know should be CPR trained. My first thing when I started teaching again this year was to train my family members to make sure they can respond to an emergency situation.
Anything else you can help the people with?
But when I was teaching one class, I was teaching a couple, and I was saying, okay, if you ever have to do this CPR on him, and he kept saying, don't put that on me. I said, I'm not putting it on you, but I want her to be able to understand in a situation when the emotions are high, how you respond. You still need to focus and understand what you're doing. 30 compressions and 2 breaths. You still need to understand the sequence and be able to perform. When we were doing the infant CPR, because I taught them infant, child and infant, adult, child and infant, you know, I was pretending to be the mother who had the baby that was choking, and I'm screaming, and she's like, oh my gosh, I can't concentrate. I said, this is exactly how it could be. A mother seeing that child unable to breathe, an infant at that, unable to breathe, emotions are going to be high. So I had some great classes, use some great scenarios, and enjoy what I do. Everything that I do, I like for it to be helping people.
That's good. I think situational analysis is very much so important.
How did you like taking your class? You took your engineering.
I do. I've taken it several times as a coach in high school. You definitely have to stay with it. And it's just good at being a teacher to make sure you're able to respond. Oh, look at that. Y'all, I low-key feel like I had this salad, like vegetables, lettuce,
Was that
all that
avocado?
stuff. My stomach is like,
We ain't used to that.
I think I really want to just focus on getting some good juices in. I feel good with the juices. I might need to do a. Oh my goodness, it's nice and dark. No, I think you should rock with what you got. I don't know why you feel like you need more carrots. Why do you feel like you need more carrots?
Shouldn't seem like a lot compared to all the
Well, you got apples, so you can always add apples to it. I got another bag of apples. That's another thing when you're juicing. It's hard for people to tell you um, exactly what to put in ingredients in because it yields so many different things. And then the type of juicer you have could potentially yield more, yield less. So you just kind of got to trust the juice vibes, trust your fruits and vegetables vibes, and kind of make changes over time if you have to. So yeah, we are running out of space. So I'm gonna just start pouring a little bit of the spinach and each, not mixed up. All right, let's see, please. You might have to rethink where we can keep it. So y'all just put it over here so you can kind of see. Kind of just add it straight from the juicer into these jars. I don't know if it's gonna need more jars. We'll just see. I didn't even stir it up. We'll just get our shake on. Looks like we might need one more. I wonder if it's the whole one or like church Spencer chicken. You can. You'll be drinking it all week. Well, probably not all week. Go, y'all. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 24 ounces. Yeah, 1 16 ounce. You said you want to drink a 16 ounce now?
No, I just look at it like a little tap.
Y'all, it is 21 to 3. Come on, Ravens. Do y'all feel like the Ravens are going to go back to what up, Tamisha? You can send mine's frozen. Girl, we don't even know what it tastes like yet. So we did celery, apples, red apples, spinach, and now we're getting ready to do carrots and oranges and ginger. But we didn't have pineapples. We got some apples left. Another bag of apples, so I guess if we need that, we can. So no pineapples came through. But we got one juice down. Girl, since you here, talk about that game on Thursday. We got lime. We did lime. Girl, that game was so good. Your Giants. They got a whole new vibe this year. Like, that was such a good game. I didn't get to finish it because I had to leave. But that game, girl, your Giants this year. I don't know what it is, but I thought I was like, they got something. Something's clicking for them out there. How do you feel about the game on Thursday? How do you feel about your Giants, girl? So, y'all, this is the celery spinach. I'm scared. I think this about to be all my mama.
You didn't taste it?
You take the small one. You take one and take the sweet. Girl, it was so good. I was like, in the car, check the score, please. Check the score. I need to see what's going on. Check the score. It was such a good game. I don't know what y'all got going on, but it was like a whole nother vibe. I'm like, oh, I forgot. I think they said it was, I don't know if y'all got a receiver or what. I don't know what was clicking. What do you think has caused the shift for y'all this year? Because I was like, let's go. But you know what? Now that I think about it, why are you a Giants fan over like a Bills fan? Is Buffalo not close to White Plains? Or like Giants just always had your heart? They always act like that after halftime. Girl, you sound like the Jags. They do so good or decently the first half, and in the second half it's just like they don't even want to show up. And then my mama team, they just be out here, and then when they do want to play, they start to try to play at the end of the game when it's too late to come back. See, I don't even watch their team, so I'm just like, But I think that y'all got something going. Who is it that has your team vibing? Talk that Giant talk. Put me on, because I was just like, what's going on, Giants? What's going on? My grandmother was a Jets fan, and they also played in Jersey with the Giants. Oh my gosh! So I saw this picture of these ladies on Instagram, like an old school picture, and one of the ladies looked just like your grandma. Like, it looked just like your grandma. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I wonder if this is her. But it was like, I forgot what state the car tag was in with all the ladies on it. But she was so pretty. I was just like, oh my gosh, I look like your grandma. So your grandma was a Jets fan, and they also play in Jersey, like with the Giants. So why New Jersey don't have a team? Was it the New Jersey Nets before? Like it was the Nets used to be basketball, right? The New Jersey Nets with kids, and now they're the Brooklyn Nets. They're the Nets and then the Jets. So why doesn't New Jersey have a team? Is it because they're so close? They just have two teams? Actually, three teams. So they got the Buffalo Bills. I'm not quite sure. Yes, it was all the, huh? Her and Mama have the same favorite colors. With them grandma vibes. Okay, so since they all right there close, they just share the teams because New Jersey, I thought was like a whole different vibe. You're really getting the ASMR over here. When people hear the sounds when you're doing like cutting and the chopping and the eating. It's not looking that pretty. Watch out for you. And what you got going on over here? Tossing in an orange because you're not fast enough. So my oranges are ready with your carrots. You can draw the top. What you meal prepping today? What's the plan for the week? To me, plan for the week. Talk to me. What's the plan for the week? I appreciate you for coming through. A football Sunday juice prep. We did herbal tea Thursday early on Thursday. I'm glad because that game was a little too late for us to be sitting in the Good Vibe studio talking. Bills fans love to say they're the only New York team because their stadium is that makes sense. It looks a little slim. It can be. Where's the strainer? That makes sense though why they would say something like that. I had no idea. Cutting rope. I cannot. Seriously, I cannot. That is not the meal plan for the week. You got a strainer. What's this line? What you think that is? It's on the inside. This looks really muddy. It ain't pretty. Oh, now that looks nice. That one's a pretty orange. Is that it? Oh, you might need to just grab some. Oh, I forgot. We got oranges. Grab some apples. So what's coming up next with the Double Dutch League? If you're cutting ropes, what's up next for it? And did you catch our episode in regards to pitching? Have you been pitching any brands or companies or partnerships that might be ideal, where the missions and values kind of align to get more people in, more companies and brands involved with the league and supporting the team? What y'all got coming up next with the WWF League? And have you thought about anybody to pitch the brand partnerships? I see for an event so that I can bring it down south. I know that's right. I love it. Safe travels to your event. Mom, look at this. Y'all look at how much juice is in this second juice. Look at this. I don't think it's the carrots though. Remember I told you it's the high yielding fruit. So do you want to do more oranges? Do you want to do apples? We got a whole bag of apples. We can get more. I think we can. I'll do it. I definitely. I haven't ate apples in a while until I did the mono batch. What are you looking forward to the most out of getting out of the event in NYC? What's your intentions? We're something you're really excited or looking forward to getting out of the event to bring back and elevate your efforts in South Carolina? The orange is open. Right there in that, and then the apples in the bin. Oranges right there. Above the peanut butter. Right there. We can, but that's not going to
give us very much.
Yeah, that's not about to get you a whole nother jar.
Did you drink it?
That can be all yours. That thing was greener than green. Might need to get the part where it had a little bit more apple towards the end. But the little one's in there. I asked you if you want to taste it. Somebody too close to your bed. And
That's if I want to drink it. So
more, check out. Let's see what Tanisha said. I'm also in the process of getting a Letterman jacket made, so when I do sponsors, I have on my state jacket. Oh, that sounds nice. I like that. Nothing like some good merch. I think that's a beautiful product line.
Watch your fingers with that long line. You use this long. My heart palpitates.
So where were you this whole life?
This right here.
Right your heart palpitate?
Nope. I was over here minding my business.
Oh, okay. I love that. I think merch is a good. Have y'all had merch lately at the actual tournaments itself? Like different pieces and products. Like, have y'all thought about that, or have you already had it? I know outside of just shirts. I mean, there are always shirts every year, but she's getting a Letterman to have sponsor logos that's actually on it. That's taking it up a notch. So I'm thinking about having different products that people could actually get. That would be kind of. I can even think like just think about them as jumpers, like tumblers. Not just like your regular water bottle, but even like tumblers. Kind of like how I got my healing my journey cup. I don't see it in here. It might be in the room over there. That the way the writing is on that is very sleek, very sexy, and it feels really good to touch. But I don't know. You might have had one before. It's been so long since I've actually been to a tournament.
You jumped on a tournament before?
Help those who can't afford to go to New York in November and December. But hopefully, I'll be able to host it in 2026 once I get all the rules and details of how the event is held. I love that. That's a good intention, man. That's a good intention to be able to go and get and be able to provide and bring back. I love that. You're doing an awesome job as a leader, and to be thinking of others too. How you're going to be able to help and move the mission and get people involved. So I love that. Love that for you. Love that for your organization. That's dope. All right, Ma. So what's the plan? I'm not talking about the plan for work. I'm talking about for this here juice. Where's the apples? You already put the apples in? You put the apples in already? That's what they look like? Ooh, wee, look at this carrot. Y'all, one of my favorite juices is apples, carrot, beet, and ginger. Oh, goodness. It's called the old school at Recipe. Oh my goodness. Apple, carrots, beets, and ginger. One of my favorite. A lot of people like the Kool-Aid. My favorite is the old school groups. The apple, carrots, beets, and ginger. I don't know if you can see straining any excess pulp that comes out. I don't think you can see it when I gotta bring it back in. Bring it back down so a better view. Sorry about that. So you're not eating anything? You ain't cooked nothing today? Let's see if I can get in here. You ain't cooked nothing today? Spencer said the juicer is home. He could possibly be getting some juice products. Yeah, he can have an apple juice without the seed. He don't need to have no whole apple. But he can have a piece of apple. All right, I'm ready. The apples. Just scrub them in the concoction in the water. Should be good to go. Let's see, just only that. Double Dutch League World. As merchandise, this jacket will be my personal jacket, so I can put it. Oh, okay. I love it. But I do have a good ginger shot. I'm slowly starting to love that turmeric shot as well, separately. Girl, that ginger and turmeric, it definitely hits differently. You hear me? It definitely hits differently. But based on the alcohol experiences of shots we've taken, I definitely think we can get these wellness shots down just as well. I just be having to be like a whole chaser sometimes. So I'm with it on that. Yo! Okay. Bake some fish and string beans. What kind of fish was it? What? Quana, we made. Let me show it to you. Hold on. We made. We did this celery, apple, spinach, ginger juice right here. This green juice. It looks a little too green for me. Maybe not sweet enough, so it might all be my mama's. But we made this first while we watching the game. Bryson watching the game? Because the Ravens up 21-3, and this juice, we didn't get a lot, and we're probably about to stop because my mother is playing with Spencer and not finishing up with this juice. So I'm gonna probably leave her and go fold clothes and an iron for the week. But this was the carrots, oranges, and ginger. Carrot, oranges, and ginger. And I think we're gonna end up putting some apples in it because we don't have a lot of juice. So that's what we got so far. Ew, Tamisha, that sounds so nasty. Water is your chaser. Oh my god. Mm-mm. 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 Girl, not the water. What was it, Mom? What did we have when we were trying to eat it after we took a shot? Well, my mama more of a thug with that stuff than I am. She ain't need no chaser. You remember what it was, Mom? What you did with the shot? When we took this real nasty shot one time.
We do mango?
Mm-hmm. I gotta go back and watch them. Oh, y'all, I miss these apples so much. This made me want to run back to Apple Mama. Would you do it? Yeah, these apples so good. And apples in season. Spence. For what?
You put 2 front paws in.
To do what?
Put them around.
So y'all gonna see what behind the ginger and turmeric shot. To me, that sounds so nasty. Water? Regular water? You a thug. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Especially let me get your little teaspoon. My mirror sitting here eating all the core. It's good, isn't it, baby? Commercial. Girl, did you injure yourself when you got tripped up on that leash with that dog? I'm so glad I wasn't by myself. And somebody could relate to me. I know the people at that light who saw me and they side view mirror was dying laughing. I know if somebody would have had a camera, I would have went viral. I don't know. And Spencer was just looking like, well, what happened to you? Get on up, let's go. I just stopped to take a look at something. Oh my God, my these apples so good. You taste one of these up? However. However. You didn't want me to get cut with the heart patience. I got to wash down the burn. Girl, you need more than water to wash down that burn. I probably need a whole like fruit or something. That'll mess up the vibe. Mango is a beautiful taste. I would love to get some good mangoes.
It's almost cranberry season.
Cranberry? No. One mango's cool good. Just my knees and hands just got scraped. Look at mine. I definitely had. What's the time? I can't think how good these apples are. Oh,
Leave it. Leave it.
What, baby? Wait a lesson, Spence. Girl, sometimes I still feel like I walk or do something a little bit, might move a little bit, my knee be like, you remember when you banged it, slide in the grass? Hey, baby. Come here. Overall, it feels pretty good. But when I tell you I went sliding, I went sliding. I was sore for the next few days. Now we're getting a little bit more juice now. I told you them apples. Don't sleep on them apples now. Right, we got carrot, oranges, and some apples. Apples wasn't a part of the original recipe, but we had just a little bit of juice being yielded. My mom chose the fruits and vegetables today. And then she didn't get some of the fruit she wanted to get. That gets us like a better yield for the year. Must mean it wasn't in season. Yes. I was just in the kitchen too. We gotta help. Yeah. Gotta get in there too. Well, y'all, we about done. We gonna see how much this makes, and we gonna get on up out of here. We done went past our time frame, but for 1 hour of juicing, we got 2 different juices. My mom likes variety. I hope she loves her green juice. She's gonna taste her green juice for you. Yes, come on, mango on the stick. Tamisha, stop talking that talk so late at night.
And walk that walk.
Come on, mango on the stick. That just sounds juicy and delicious. All right, let's see how we did, guys. My mom already took the strainer, so we're just gonna throw the pulp in there.
Oh,
So we're just gonna have it as is with all of the goodness. She ready to go. It took her a while to get in the kitchen, so I'm glad she's focused. It looks like, guys, we might be able to get 4 out of here. We might be able to get 4 out of here. Let's see. Don't try this at home. Alright, let's see how we do, guys. You got the small one? Let's see how much we're able to yield, guys. Or maybe she sound like me. Let's see. Did we get to 4? Did we get to 4? Did we get to 4? Let's go! That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. All right, y'all. So let's get ready to.
oh, it's good.
Huh? Which one?
It's green.
Huh?
It's green.
Green is good? Oh, you probably got
I
her.
haven't tried it yet.
Come on.
Ready? You gonna try it?
Yeah, which one you want to try? So here we go, y'all. We're going to try our juice and get on up out of here. We finally did it. Slid in all the way, like I would say. Do you hear me? All the way. All right, so y'all, we are trying our green juice. You coming over, man? We're trying our green juice. Cheers to wellness. This has celery, apples, and spinach and ginger.
I like that.
It's a green juice side. Definitely not as sweet as I like them. We're going to try this next one because this is probably going to be the one I would love to go with.
I would put a little bit of black salt in that green.
It sounds disgusting.
Bon appetit.
Cheers to wellness, y'all. This is the carrot orange apple. Did you put ginger in this one too, Mom?
Ginger, lime, and everything.
This one is. This one is for me. This one is it for me, peeps. That one is it for me. All right, Mom. Let's get our song in. Y'all, we did the doggone thing. It took us a little bit, about an hour. 2 people, though. 2 people managed this batch juice experience. Shout out to the Nama J2 juicer for still getting us some good quality juice experience. We got 4 24-ounce carrot, apple, orange, and ginger with lime. Ginger and lime go in all of ours. We might not say it, but we always put ginger and lime in every single one of our juices. And then we got the celery, spinach, apple, and of course the lime and the ginger. Sorry, Ma, let's get it. You ready? Come on, let's get it. Come on. Let's go. Mom, what time is it?
Juice with the four.
Hey.
Juice with the four.
Hey.
We got the U.
We do.
We got the J. We got the JIDAE.
We got the JUICE. Come on, y'all, and juice with the fours, y'all. It's been an absolute pleasure juicing with y'all. Thank y'all for showing up. Thank y'all for supporting me. The goal is for me to continue to show up each and every Sunday to get my juice prep on for the week. So you can see that I'm getting in my fruits and vegetables. So hold me accountable. I need the consistency. So that's why I continue to show up. So I love y'all showing up for me and with me. And most importantly, make sure you get in a juice or a smoothie. Or just eat your vegetables and your fruits whole sometime this week. We're going to see. Look like the Ravens going to take this on out of here with the dub. But I'm going to go fold clothes and iron for the week. I love y'all. I thank y'all. Make sure you get all of the goodness that's inside of the description of this video. Download your 8-week free healing empowerment journal. Show it for yourself for 8 weeks. See what your behaviors are. See how more aware you become of who you are, how you love yourself, how you care for yourself, how you make decisions for yourself, how you move yourself towards the life that you know you deserve to live. And for some strategies, some ideas on meal prep planning, go ahead and click the other link to book the call so I can help you navigate those ideas and help you adopt those healthy habits and lifestyle changes over the 8 weeks using that resource and tool. Y'all, I love you. I thank you. Episode 56 of the Empowered Plates and Empowered Lives podcast drops on Wednesday. But most importantly, thanks for vibing with me, y'all.